I have no idea why, but by far, the most requested thing for me to make a video on is taking a look at Nikocado Avocado's channel. I guess you guys just love suffering together, so today I woke up like, good morning. What a great day to suffer together. So in today's video, we're taking a look at what Nikocado Avocado's been up to. So if you're new to this channel, first of all, welcome. Hope you end up sticking around. But Nikocado Avocado, if you don't know, is the human equivalent to Kirby. Because his stomach is clearly a black hole that sucks down portions the size that my entire family consumes in a week in one sitting on his YouTube channel. The craziest thing is, I'm not even exaggerating.
Everyone says go on a diet. I am. Wow. Oh my god. You're a big fat loser. These are very tasty Orleans. Ooh.
Honestly, the ultimate collab would be seeing him versus Furious Pete eating, I don't know, world's largest pizza or something like that. Please make that happen, YouTube gods. But speaking of exaggerating, Nikocado is the king of it. He's an absolute brilliant YouTube marketer because somehow he's just made his channel look like a downward spiral for the last 2 years and going now. Oh, and you can't forget that it's spread out on like 4 different channels. Honestly, his YouTube business model is inspiring and horrifying at the same time. Like, the dude clearly has some solid work discipline here, and you can never take that away from him. But one thing about watching Nikocado Avocado's videos, even though he makes all the food he's eating look so unappetizing, I always want to order food every single time I watch one of his videos. Well, good thing I at least get free Bitcoin when I order off of Postmates. And how do I do that? Well, enter today's sponsor, Lolly. In the last few years, Bitcoin's been going absolutely crazy, and it's been making a lot of people a lot of money. And Lolly is the perfect way to get in on some of the fun, but with zero risk. Because Lolly gives you up to 20% cash back paid out in Bitcoin on your everyday purchases by simply clicking the link in my description down below and adding the Lolly extension to your web browser. And what's crazy to me, if you guys downloaded Lolly the first time I advertised it here on this channel about a month ago, your cashback rewards would have already gone up by 50% because Bitcoin casually went from $13,000 a coin almost up to $20,000 a coin in just a month. So let's say you downloaded the extension when I first advertised it and then bought Postmates for your family and you got $10 back in cash back, and then just by holding it in your Lolly account over the span of a month, you would have now had $15 rather than $10. And that's with zero risk because you would have probably bought the meal anyway. So if you want a free way to massively support my channel and start using a great service, click the link in the top of my description down below and add Lolly to your web browser today. I showed my cashback balance in the last ad spot I did for Lolly, and over the 3-week span, I've gained another $100 and something off of just cash back for my normal purchases, an additional like $200 in Bitcoin appreciation. So it's safe to say that I'm a happy customer because I'm getting a free investment off of just spending the normal money I would have spent anyway. Anyway, back to the video. So after pulling up the video you guys wanted me to look at, I'm now realizing the main reason you guys wanted me to take a look at it is because he uploaded this video titled, "My Final Mukbang for Real." As if we're supposed to believe that. Hasn't he said he's been quitting YouTube in pretty much half of his videos for the last year? Let's see what this is all about.
Okay, is this enough food? I'm gonna starve. This is just not okay. Okay. Well, you guys, I'm gonna get started and we're gonna be answering your questions. I'm also really hungry, oh my god. So let's get started with these questions. Here we go.
Wow, for the first time ever, he doesn't even have an outrageous amount of food in front of him. He might actually be changing. I mean, he's complaining, so that hasn't changed, but at least he's not eating 10,000 calories in one sitting.
1, 2, 3. I can't wait to see what you're gonna ask me. I'm angry.
I spoke way too soon. That's a normal Nikocado portion. Okay. I mean, he hasn't changed at all. I do hope this is his last video if he's actually worried about his health.
I feel like that's the part of his channel that confuses me the most. Because there's a part of me that's like, this is all over-dramatized for views. But then also at the same time, he is literally destroying his health in real life.
Oh yeah.
So what's happening?
I guess it's a combination of both. I mean, we are seeing the real him, but he's also exaggerating all these elements in his life. He's in the business of turning his entire life into a spectacle and then getting paid off of that. So what you're gonna get is a flat out spectacle. It's like Die Hard fast food edition, but there's no bullets and explosions, so the movie isn't over in like 2 hours. Instead, it's dragged out for 2 whole years on a YouTube channel.
It feels weird to watch the collapse of someone.
Well, that's kind of like how he's framing his videos, because every single video he posts, you just continue down the downward spiral.
Why am I bleeding? Oh no, I'm gonna pass out. I don't know.
This whole video frame is POV, it's Thanksgiving, you're alone at the kids' table with your spoiled only child cousin. But all right, let's skip in here to see some action.
I went to this place in Singapore. It was in the Marina Bay Sands, which is this very famous, huge hotel. Y'all have seen it before. It looks like a boat standing on stilts. It's like a big, long, it looks like the Titanic. It looks like they pulled the Titanic out of the water and they stuck it up 200 feet in the air and they bounced it on sticks. Just Google it. Marina Bay Sands. Like playing in the sand. Singapore. I stayed there when I was cheating on Orlando. It was really fun.
What now? I was enjoying the Singapore story until he slipped that one in. I'm slowly now understanding why people watch him, because it's just a full-on spectacle, but it's also his life.
Yeah, I feel like people watch him and watch his videos to feel better about themselves and their own lives. I mean, come on.
Oh.
Really?
Okay, maybe. I don't know.
Watching someone's downfall, and then afterwards you're like, my struggles aren't so bad.
But what people don't realize is, like, in one way you're watching someone's downfall, but in like another aspect of it is he's making a lot of money from these videos. Like long form content every single day with hundreds of thousands of views on each and every video. He's making a lot of money. So it's kind of like, it's like this weird trade-off, because he makes himself come across as like super poor, I'm assuming, in his videos.
Does he?
He's sitting in the story time here saying how he like cannot afford certain stuff and how he was like window shopping when he quite clearly can afford anything there.
So he's fully monetized and everything?
Oh, I would assume so.
So he's fronting?
I feel like so many YouTubers front that they don't make a lot of money.
He's capping?
Because like that's the whole barrier. Like you want to stay as relatable as possible.
Well, if you relate to Nikocado Avocado, please get help.
But like you want to seem as down to earth as possible if you're not Jake Paul. I guess that's like the dilemma a lot of creators sit in. But what's the conclusion of this video?
I need to get my life sorted, you guys. I'm almost 30. And I don't even know what I want to do with my life. I mean, it's kind of like scary.
Wow, okay, with an ending like that, it would make sense for him to take a break and figure out what he wants to do.
I feel like I'm watching someone inside a little bit.
Yeah. What's so weird here is like he has a dream job. For like many people would consider that to be a dream job. I consider that to be a dream job. I mean, I do it my own way. Yeah. I don't sit here with like massive portions of food. And that's not how I do it.
The question is though, if you've been making content for 2 years,
yeah,
that's just you spiraling downward. How do you get out of that?
I don't know 100%. I'm not 100% sure what his CPM is, what like his monetization situation is and so on. But my guess is he's probably starting to get close to being set for life. He definitely can afford to take a break and reassess what he actually wants to do. Worst case scenario, he can just start doing mukbangs, but with healthy food, with normal portion sizes. Sure, he might get less views, but overall, I bet the dude could still make it entertaining.
That's true. Shave your head into the salad instead of the spicy, cheesy, whatever the hell. Half the food that I see that he's eating, I'm like, that is not food. I don't know what that even says. Spicy, cheesy, cheese bites. And then in parentheses, it's like me fighting with Orlin.
Me fighting with Orlin for the 1800th time while eating fried cheese.
They really swing at each other too.
I guess he also posted to his Twitter Fleets, which is, I guess, their new story feature, because every social media now in 2020 has to have a story feature. Wait for it. Just wait for Adobe to add a story feature. So you're sitting there on Photoshop or back in Premiere and you just update your story there. And before Uber Eats has story features, waiting for my food.
Better drop this off some food.
My mom would sit there and be like, are you ordering food again? Are you ordering takeaway again? I would not have my mom as friends on Uber Eats if that had a story feature. That would not work out well.
I've seen a lot of messages from you guys saying like, where's your video? You're an hour late, or you've never missed a day before. I'm waiting. You guys, I quit. I told you yesterday, I quit. I'm not playing around. I know I'm the boy who cried wolf, but I mean it. I'm gonna if I don't stop these mukbangs. I have to stop now. So there's no video tonight, and there's no video tomorrow. And yes, I know, the first time I never posted every day for the first time in like 3 years. I know, I am done. I'm literally here chilling, and I'm getting on a healthy diet. I'm getting control of my marriage. My marriage means more than YouTube. So that's it. If you want to know the details, swipe up, check out my last video where I talk about it. But that's it. So thank you all for your support. And if you don't, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you.
So if he's being genuine here, I mean, good for him. I mean, he clearly needs to pay a little bit more attention to Orlin if what we heard earlier was true. That worries me about that relationship. But I also feel like this isn't really him. Like, I kind of feel like this is yet another publicity stunt, but this time he's coming across as very genuine. And yeah, to literally no one's surprise, he's uploaded like 3 or 4 times since this video. So, okay, so as you see here, the video we looked at was called My Final Mukbang, and then he posted, weighing myself and eating black bean noodles, then I'm back, Taco Bell with Orlin, and finally, I'm getting evicted. So the downward spiral just continues. As I said earlier, why doesn't he just eat normal portions of healthy food and then just continue fighting with Orlin? Because that'll probably just get him the extra views anyway. Just start the whole noodle fights again. I can't believe that happened.
Just eat healthy and fight with Orlin, one step at a time.
For those of you guys who don't remember, I remember the last video I made on Nikocado, I suggested them to just go at it with pool noodles. And lo and behold, they went at each other with pool noodles.
Should we give them another creative direction?
Try to have Orlin hit Nick in the head with a sticky Nerf.
Yeah.
Mid-video. If that happens, hey Nikocado, thank you for enjoying my content. But thank you guys for suggesting that I took another look at Nikocado Avocado's channel. It truly has been a blessing. I've consumed at least an hour of Nikocado content for this. It's probably cut down to like a whole lot less than that, but I've at least sat here and suffered. Hopefully you guys have suffered together with me. Maybe not so much because that wouldn't be good for my views nor watch retention, but hopefully you guys suffered minimal while I suffered a lot more. So drop a like on this video. If you're new here, I welcome you to my channel. It'd be awesome if you subscribe. And also, check out Lolly. If you want to suggest a future video, you can do so here. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Baby, I'm crazy. You know I get so jaded. My mama told me I made it, but I'm still not up on no playlist, and I still hit up on my haters. Everybody else is so faithless, saying if you hate it, don't play it. But maybe I'm the one that needs changing, but I don't really want change, no. Think I get to where I wanna go.